I have run out of creative names to name my control streams, because I keep skipping out on doing the main quest, so I can't make any remarks about that. And the side quests don't last long enough for me to make remarks about those. So I'm just gonna keep adding even onto my stream name more and more, which is kind of sad, but no creativity left. None for this wonderful game. I have more social psychology knowledge though. Anyways, so we're looking at correspondence right now. So, hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit? I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by house plants? This is worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. That's funny. The plants, that's the real issue here. I don't really want to do more main quests or other stuff like that, so I guess we're gonna do more side quests for Aughty. Hopefully we can get some as entertaining as talk to the plants. That was funny. I liked that. Mostly because we got to hear more of like Jesse's dialogue and sort of thoughts and personality, which is actually really nice. Because we don't really get a lot about that. We just know that she's, here searching for her brother, and pretty much that's it. We don't really, she's spent her life on the road, and that's pretty much been her only goal. We know she's never been in any leadership positions, but like, that's it, dude. It'd be nice to, have a pretty good idea of who the main character is. Now, let's see.
Containment sector has blown to pussy splinters.
Again, I'm not sure we can. Okay, but you're not giving me any work. Aughty, please. I want work. Please. Okay, I guess we don't get any more. It's a bit frustrating, but whatever. I don't want to do the old growth because that did not go well last time, so I guess we'll be having to do the main quest. I'm essentially being forced into doing this, and I do not appreciate it, but whatever. Well, I guess we could do board countermeasures. I forgot which were. Okay. Let's go do that. Just enemies in the executive center. Yeah. We can. Well, I would like it if we could, see where the map is. See if we could go figure out or find a unexplored area. Cause I'm pretty sure we visited everywhere. executive, but yeah, okay, we have, but still. Wait, can do we clearance? Come on, give us some clearance. Yeah, love clearance. I do find it a bit weird that with the director, and yet we don't automatically have all the clearance. Whoops, I just knocked over a dead body. That's okay, they'll be fine. Where's a place that I don't think we've... No, okay, we have to go to Dead Letters. Okay. Fine. On the bright side, at least we can try to find more files and correspondence. Correspondence is my favorite to read. Oh, we can hear more about the book club. This is disturbing. The threshold kids. Oh! Is this portraying the loss of... Oh.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
Oh wow. I love and hate the idea that, that an official government area would just be like, oh yes, let's make up little puppet shows about accepting the loss of government personnel. Oh my god. This feels like the start of an analog horror series. What's that? Oh, why do you have that tone? Oh, don't look towards the camera, look away. Oh no. Really, Jesse? You don't have anything to say about that? What the hell? Oh, that's... Oh. Love that stuff spawns after that. You're like, eh. After you've seen that disturbing broadcast, now we need to... You've already been pre-disturbed, so now to be now for the full thing. That was something. I've seen that. No, where are you? Oh wow, that was terrible aim. I must be shaken after that children's show from hell. That's 16 done? Okay. Well, I guess let's look in more rooms now. Seriously, that was... It just doesn't appear again. The dead letters. How did I not find that when I was here before? Must have clearance to this. So, new stuff. Yeah, let's go. Fake planes. That sounds... Oh, another thing?
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts.
Why is like the camera angle like this?
Unconscious.
That's
A
weird.
receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Oh my god, a cup. Wild. Didn't we get that? I'm pretty sure we're supposed to find that before, but then we didn't. How am I supposed to get over there? What? Am I supposed to like parkour? Oh. Glitchy parkour. Oh my gosh. This is not working well. How would we... oh well. It's fine. It's not like we're... Surely some will spawn in here. Really? Huh. Still expecting there to be some spooky scaries, but never mind. I guess.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by...
Over here. I don't really want to go over there, because I don't think any... When did... Oh, that was not there before. And like last time, the body's gone, but the blood stain's still there. Which, I feel like we should be way more concerned that the former director's body is just gone, but nobody's commented on that. So, I mean, it would be kind of disturbing just for his body to stay rotting there, but still. Like, I'm not saying I want to see the former director's body, but like, I mean, there would be a purpose. Those are things that totally sane people say, by the way. Seriously, hiss agents, please spawn. Okay, they won't spawn here.
Out there. Those things are killing our buddies while we babysit the execs.
Ooh, more stuff. Great.
Any word on
located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRAs before we open. Once we can safely bring them out.
Seriously, I've ran around this entire. We're just doing laps at this point. Great! Thank gosh. I was beginning to lose hope that there would be no hiss anywhere. Seriously? Please, please, at least one more hiss agent, please. 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 Oh, thank gosh. Come here. Do not despawn. I'm coming for your ass. Ooh, more too. Okay. I mean, I'm good now. You could stop. I'd be good with that. But alright. Okay. The nostalgia department is just permanently not. Nobody's getting into the nostalgia department. It's not allowed.
Someone's here to analyze something as complex as the hiss.
Let's see. That's sort of an underwhelming material, but okay. Using Pierce. And do I even have? I don't think I have the Pierce weapon. No, I do not. I don't really want to either, so I'm just. Oh no, a single outfit. Sob, sob, how sad. Okay. Well, I don't think there's really anything else I want to do, so I guess we have to go down to containment to actually, you know, progress the game. Shocking. Who would ever think of progressing the game forward? It's crazy.
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
I mean, I feel like maximum security prisons are usually pretty dangerous. Correct me if I'm wrong. They fly now. Oh, they fly now, do they? Oh. Where? Oh, no. Oh, ho, 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 no. I do not enjoy those types. No, come here, come here, come here. I can't. Let me possess you. Let me possess you. Normal things to say. Normal things to say to enemies. Let me possess you. Please. No, okay. They're resisting. They're exercising themselves. Okay, well. Would have been helpful to exercise them before, but whatever. Great, okay, now we have more stuff to read later. Reading those bits of lore is probably one of my favorite parts about this game. Just because I'm that type of lore connoisseur. I butchered the pronunciation of those words so that they would rhyme. I should be ashamed of myself. But, whatever. I mean, do we have to go into logistics right now? Is it necessary? So this is a good time for a reading break, I guess. Okay. Compiled by Emily Pope, Research Specialist, by order of Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Examination of paranatural topics, object of power and altered item distinctions. Summary. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. See file PUT-812 for an introduction to the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the redacted's affiliation with objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the redacted evaluates who can and or cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally redacted than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder that they are noticeably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have redacted altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. Refer to file 5-29-9485 for a full report. Compiled by Emily Pope, Research Specialist, by order of Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Examination of paranatural topics, objects of power, and their para-utility. Summary. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable of as little as redacted. See Dr. Darling Presentation 11.15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some redacted exists within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Refer to file 8-54-1982 for full report. I'm assuming Northmore is probably referring to Dylan, but I don't know that yet, because it could be someone else as well. ID AWE-48, event date 09/23/2017, event location Havana, Cuba. Event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 1.9 was recited, oh my gosh, in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file AI-85 for details. Okay, and then we have... this horrifying thing.
Just look.
Then we have that floppy disk. Hotline. Which we already saw. Correspondence, we have 4. Great. Trench Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many regards. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us, as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Book Club Penny. Hello, avid readers! The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Dead letters. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that! I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House can use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Okay. Fake planes. Dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are like TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves throughout underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. See, and this is why the correspondents are my favorite to voice. Okay. Now let's get ready for a fight. Federal Bureau. Oh, I do not like you charging. Personal space, sir. Gotta say. Not fond. Especially you. I'm especially not fond of your kind. I'm especially not fond of your kind. Get away from me, your garments. I'm a true American and I will use my gun. Like a true American. America. America. I knew this was the right room to start the America talk. None of y'all believe me, just like they didn't believe that the planes. Speaking of the planes, I'm assuming this is. What's the green mean? You guys. It's the Mormons that are inventing the plane lie. I figured it out. Do not contact me. I don't wanna. No, and those never end well for me. I really want to explore this area, but at the same time, I don't know. I guess we'll just explore. Why is there so many of that type of... Is this the fire department area? That's what it looks like. Where? Oh no. Dark man. Okay, moving on. I don't think the game liked my America comments. Oh well. I was just too much of a true American for its taste. That's the reason why. No, I'm the director. You will let me through. never mind. It's like, oh, you can't. Sorry. Oh god, is that the mold? I hate the mold. Really? I don't have clearance level 6? What clearance level do I have? I have 5. Okay, well. You know, I feel like when I get the job as the director, I feel like I should be able to go, you know, everywhere. But whatever, right? The mold is the worst. Turns it into like The Last of Us. As seen here. Much to my chagrin. Great, pick up those. Mold autopsy. Boom. Not fond of the mold. First I thought, it's mold. What could possibly be wrong? How wrong I was. How so wrong I was. Mold. It's everyone's worst nightmare.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
You know, I feel like we should be worried about if he's. That's new. Didn't I used to do that before? Okay. Oh, that's normal. You know, was it like that before? Well, you know, I feel like the Ocean View Motel might be a little bit sinister. I don't know how I don't know why I have that little thought in the back of my head now, but I just do. It's really odd. It's like crazy. So wild. Is there also broken... There's broken something on the ground, or there's something on the ground. It's okay, that's not my problem. We're just gonna...
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as...
Well, it seems that he may be like a murderer?
They were even harder.
It's just... You know, I'm on the Bureau's side, man. I don't know what's happening, but I do not trust Dylan. Langston, you just chilling from the...
Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director. Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best.
He seems
time for
well
a tour.
adjusted.
We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures.
Oh, he does know about the hiss.
You're the director, so here we go.
I like this guy already.
By Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon.
Not what we mean, but I like this guy already.
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Betikov TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Oh my god, like, it's getting destroyed. We need to...
You say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Just call him Fred. God. He seems so nice.
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
Okay, sure, but I just wanted to, like, question you first.
Like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better.
No, I like this guy.
That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if
Okay, now that's a little bit creepy.
normal here.
Okay, but besides that, he seems like a nice, well-adjusted guy.
Items under control.
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them,
Did he say
flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
Yeah, like the plants, you gotta
What's the
sing.
difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them. making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice
Knife rain.
metaphor.
I like the metaphor.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trent certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does.
Yeah, I did know.
Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
We gotta do that too. We gotta put aside
How
funding.
did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent.
We also gotta hire somebody else because
Never
this
got
is
put
not
on
working.
desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years, and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Gun picked me.
Yeah, Gun picked you. Gun went, we like this one. You're hired.
See you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Great, okay. He doesn't sound
Panopticon.
remorseful at all.
Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Might as well, right? Okay. We have something to read here, so. Compiled by Dr. Suvi Patton, coroner, by order of Dr. Ray Underhill, contract threshold specialist. Autopsy report. Subject redacted. Summary. The deceased was a redacted-year-old redacted with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold, in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by a fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host's body needs to be noted. Cause of death: mold ingestion. Refer to file 5-94-2716 for full report. Okay. We also have... How does this thing shoot? Yeah, I mean, okay. I guess. Can work with that. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yes, I'm assuming we can... What the hell was that? I mean, that was completely normal. I totally know what that was. Haha. Okay. I like possessing those guys. That's fun. I enjoyed that very much. I suppose we gotta go around here. Through this area.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director.
Oh, we got thoughts.
It was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him?
That's true. Marshall is very Bureau sympathetic. Though he did seem unhinged, so, you know, there's that. Oh, that thing is climbing. Oh, okay. Control this. Claim this. Claim this. Claim this, please. Okay, where is Philip supposed to be? Philip. Okay, that's not very effective, gotta say. Get back! Stop! Like, literally, stop. Why would you charge? That's so stupid. Oh my god. Like, seriously, that is dumb. Who does that? I mean, I do, but I have punch supernatural force ability things. Twisted.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Well, maybe don't look at it too carefully. Is that... Ooh, there's something with the spirals and Polaris and something's... Oh. Oh. We may have bit off more than we can chew in this case. Seriously, there's something with the spirals. There has to be. Must be why this is the twisted No? Well... I don't think Salvador's team made it out alive, guys. I'm gonna be completely honest here. I feel like something may have happened to them. Not that there's not that I have any indication of that would be the case, but you know, maybe teensy tiny little bitty smidgen of my belief may be in service to that idea. Okay, well, that did not go very well. I'll be fair on that. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, I really love the way that, like, the oldest house twists and stuff. I think that's, like, genius. I mean, not genius, you know, but I really like it. It's such a, like, cool idea, sort of thing. I don't know. Really sort of fun to see the way that the pieces of it come together.
Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
That's probably not a good thing.
Okay, a TV.
No, but there's records here.
Here we go again.
She says that so casually. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Use the babysitter. Superhero for the objects. Coolio. I'm assuming that's... Oh, wow. Jesse, go. Yas. Oh, whoops. Oh.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
No, I think the board would like you to come help them. And, you know, it might not be the wisest idea to, like, ignore the board. Just... Records and research. Ooh, Salvador. Quote, it never should have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. End quote, Lynn Salvador. Wow, that is, like, not a nice thing to say. He ain't handsome either. I'm not saying he's ugly, but he ain't handsome. Okay. Benikoff TV, OOP 7-KE, acquisition date 04/22/1979, containment location Panopticon, fortified unit 716. No containment procedure. No unique containment procedures required while bound. Description/per utility is CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of redacted. When bound, the object allows utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report redacted for the results tested with prime candidate redacted. The object is currently bound by redacted background. Ooh, wait. Most of these are no one. Huh. Whatever. Background. The object was first discovered in a local news story from Redacted, Kansas. A figure had been seen redacted over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named Redacted had bound himself to the object. Mr. Redacted was detained. See case 39-HQ-656, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Anchor supplement. Oscillate anchor AI11-UE, acquisition date 09/28/1976. Containment location Panopticon 43 Unit 07. Background: the crew of the White Ocelot first encounters a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted. Witnesses had described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew redacted by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the Redacted. Okay. Unmapped area. Oh. How are we supposed to get back there? I've made the mistake of jumping off into this area multiple times so that I'm not exactly keen. Oh, wait, we're supposed to... Should I, like... So not a fan of this sound. Gotta tell you. Okay.
Dylan. He's so close.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Also, he clearly escaped.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh.
Jesse.
We should probably talk to her.
Are you there? Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen.
I doubt
Dylan's
that.
here.
Oh.
He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Really? I still don't have... Okay, let's do the reading hotline. We reach tether through control boards. Cool, I knew that already, but okay. Oh, great, okay. Dylan Faden, daily observations, confidential. 9:30, breakfast is brought. 11:54 a.m., gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57 a.m., asks for television to be turned on, staff do so. 12 p.m., lunch is brought, breakfast is removed. 12:02, uses lunch. 2:38 p.m., uses toilet. 4:03 p.m., begin talking to staff. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from television. 4:07, becomes upset, throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09, sedated, crew cleaned the cell. Television is turned off. 6:12 p.m., comes to, asks for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. 6:16, sleeps. Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. Time for lore. Love that. Love when we get lore. It's my favorite thing about Remedy games.
Good luck out there.
Okay. Wrong way. Oh, my brother's there? Whoops. Let me just...
Write everything in a made-up gibberish code. Fucking Marshall, CIA spy shit. God.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
Jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived.
Oh, Erish might have like a promotion coming on soon.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Time to ask questions before we get on with the lore.
Fuck, don't get me started on Blackrock. Ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right?
You could study his corpse.
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau
Basically, they
handle
went insane.
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Oh.
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the history.
You know, we should collect these things right here, though.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he?
Girlie has a good poker face.
Clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course.
Yeah, good think
Now,
like
Marshall
that.
set up an HRA warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Oh my god, did she have to write
I want to ask her more questions, but like, at the same time, really want to figure out this lore.
Just when I thought things were stabilizing, Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going on.
Information's always been on a need-to-know basis. Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
What's happening here? What, sticky note complaint. Sorry, that's what's happening here? To whom it may concern, in case you were not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is on the table now. I will be working from home until this issue is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or pump phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. I mean, that's one way to get to work from home.
Rangers saying he saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, a security guard leading Rangers? I don't know if I like
Okay, is it here? Oh.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted.
I don't like that facial expression. Oh.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been near you. You walk as control. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
That's. Yeah, that's.
You are a worm through time. Shit. Home distorts you.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me?
You're right.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been near you. You walk as control.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
Oh.
He's talking in the third person.
He sure is.
Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
I suppose.
Not Dylan. Trench and
Oh,
Dylan
that's.
deserve that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
I don't think so.
Fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
Yeah, no kidding.
Feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no.
Yeah,
You need to help
yeah,
me get this
that's.
thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there's anything left, you have to help me.
You can't through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit.
Orange peel.
This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away.
She tried.
Powers. All the powers are my own powers.
Oh, Polaris. I mean.
She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I
okay.
can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, baby, baby. Just plastic.
I feel uncomfortable.
Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau
I
is
mean,
using you.
I'm okay with the Bureau. I mean.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must
I
see
think
the
it's
truth for
probably too late
yourself,
for him.
Jesse. Sister, the horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the prime candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for this light projector.
Good, good. She's not going insane over this, too.
We can end this.
You are warm through time. You are warm through time. The thunder soul distorts you. Happiness comes.
Let's go back and talk to Emily.
Hello, Jesse. How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine. What can you tell me? Is he still... human?
Or is he his?
I've
He's
taken numerous
his.
tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in.
Yeah, that checks out.
Voluntary conversion? I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have...
Gotta love the lore. Damn. Okay.
Once I close it, this should all be over.
Something tells me this won't be as easily done as this is said.
How this works.
Yeah.
If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain
Thank you.
reaction.
Gosh.
Every his-corrupted individual dead.
Yeah.
Better that than what Dylan is now.
No.
I'm shutting it down.
No, you're killing
This has
lots
to
of
end.
Bureau personnel.
Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you.
She's so supportive. Okay, should we talk to her more? Is there any more we can really say? Okay, yeah, okay, we have more questions we can ask.
All over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then walked him down to the front of the class, where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. He's been
Wow,
all
okay.
his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper. I
That's a little
published,
bit.
Came to recruit me for the bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who
Is
else
it always
Darling
the
is
effect of entropy on luck?
with. Marshall? Trench?
Have you learned anything
Studying
about
Dylan.
Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't care about the words.
Wow,
What about
okay.
Right. Sorry.
She's no
Got a
respect
little
for
off.
science.
Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right?
Just,
I wanted to talk to
okay.
you about the crazy things I can do.
Yeah, we should.
My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual
Normal.
around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but For some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like this.
Best damn director the Spears have seen. Okay.
I should get going. Don't let me hold you up.
I think Marshall just disappeared from what I heard from these. Oh, we should talk to him. There's a little red mark about it.
Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point.
Okay. Side-eyed.
Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing.
Oh, that's not
protecting
good.
them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Okay. Let's go to parapsychology. Those. We just need to take as many out as quick as possible because the Rangers are actually pretty weak. Possess you? You don't seem very fun. I really don't think surrounding them is the best option, I'm not gonna lie. I like how they spew a bunch of, like, motivational stuff. Never give an inch! We won't let this packet down! Rah! It's like, I mean, I'm the only one who can do actual damage, so, like, maybe just stay back. Like, not to be a downer, but, like, I mean, I feel like it would be pretty dangerous for y'all to, like, not give an inch and, like, charge, you know? Wouldn't really maybe it'd be the wisest option. Sure, never give an inch. That works great. How is there still more of them? That was more of a suicide play right there. Probably wasn't the smartest move. I'm not really sure where that... Oh, okay. So it's scattered all around them. So just ventilation...
Ranger buddies. I should find the others.
Yeah. That'd probably be wise. Director coming through. Just running rampantly. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know why I thought that would be an opening. It was very wrong. Okay, that is not at all where we're going. But oh well, haha. Do I have a... Is there something up there? No, does not appear so. Do I have a area in there? Okay, and then hopefully... I don't... wouldn't really make sense. Should have named this stream. I have no idea how to read directions. That would have been more of a better name for it. Sure, I already listened to that. Great, okay, here's where we're supposed to go. The not ominous dead bodies. Give nothing away. Surely there's nothing bad happening there, you know. Why? Whoa. Okay. Why do the Rangers keep trying to charge in? You're not strong enough for this. There's security. Why would you think that's a good idea? Oh, wait, actually, there's a locked off door over here. But I couldn't tell if there'd already been till. Yeah, okay. Probably. At least it wasn't worth coming back. Just... Does this connect? Am I just being silly? I feel like maybe I've gone the wrong way. Wait, where is... Oh, up there? Oh, I hate the flying ones. The worst. Come down here and fight me like a man.
Ouch. Just like Arish said.
Great. Coolant pumps and the quarry. Okay, coolant pumps. Close enough. Where? Oh no, it's one of those. Oh, I hate that. I hate you, now up here! They get up close with melee too. Yeah. Okay, we're out of here. Those ones, the flying ones, and those like I don't know why I have the urge to call them cow ones, but the ones that explode when they get near you, I hate those. Those are my least favorite. Well, actually, there's a lot that I hate. You can tell I'm a positive person just by that. But those are not fun to deal with. Am I going up when I should be going down? Yes. Yes, I am. It's the elevator waiting of shame. This is... If only there was elevator music. The Bureau is very mean for not including elevator music. Okay, we're heading back down. Oh, those are so not fun. Can I, like... Can I, like, get on high ground or something? Like, do with them?
I should get these back to him.
Great, okay. At least that was pretty easy. I would have hated it if that was like a full-on battle. Or like one of those flying ones. Where I have to use my throw ability. I would have hated that. Oh wait, Risha's down here.
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Counting mine. Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but... Well, that's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss. Is it rude?
Just give up on your brother.
What's inside the pouches?
Too late now.
Girl.
You know, the story's confidential, but,
Is it rude? I'm just gonna ask
it. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon. Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out, there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons.
Oh, werewolves aren't real?
Oh, man, we nearly bit it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
Thought I could do more good here. And somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
Not.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Don't get sloppy out there.
Wow, I'm only halfway there. Ground slam? Excuse me? I can ground slam? I don't have enough for that, but that's cool. I'll have to save up for that after I get the throw thing. Let's go take a visit to the janitor. Auntie, getting more quests or jobs because my real job is the custodian's assistant. Also, I saw something pretty interesting when I was watching another YouTuber's video essay that actually inspired me to start playing Remedy games in the first place. Daryl Talks Gaming, his video about like details in games, specifically about Remedy games. It's really good. Anybody who's interested in video games should watch it. It's amazing. But that was me getting sidetracked. I really like that video essay. Anyways, I saw something. He was like showing a very small clip from Alan Wake 2, and I'm pretty sure I saw Audie as a janitor in that game too. But I can't confirm that because I haven't played Alan Wake 2. Oh god, I hate the mold. I hate the mold. I hate the mold. But I haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet. I'm planning on doing that at some point. So, I guess I'll confirm it then. But that's just something interesting I noticed. Okay, now we have lots of reading to do. Compiled by Emily Pope, Research Specialist, by order of Director Jesse Faden. Analysis of Hiss Threat, Part 3, Confidential. Summary. If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed-upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss is referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There's clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Refer to redacted for full report. Okay, Emily Pope, or compiled by Emily Pope, Research Specialist, by order of Director Jesse Faden. Analysis of Hiss Threat, Part 4, Confidential. Summary. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer: how did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? What is their ultimate goal? What's the Hiss's type? The outside world, a cross-dimensional destination. Refer to redacted for full report. Television proposal. Okay. Oh, sorry. I read really fast, so okay. I know I have to read this first. Okay. Television show proposal. Based on the success of America overnight, we would like to promote the creations of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment. In order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events, we can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase or reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off the air now. Great. Okay, so Night Springs, I don't know how many of you know or played Alan Wake, the first one. Because that's what I'm going to be referencing. I know that it pops up in Alan Wake 2 at some point, I'm pretty sure. But in the first Alan Wake, or at least I played the remastered edition, so I don't know how it compares. But Night Springs would be this sort of television show that would randomly pop up on television streams that you could just watch episodes of. They're like a couple minutes long, and it's basically the in-universe equivalent of the Twilight Zone. So that's another cross parallel between games. Specifically, Alan Wake and Control, because I haven't played Quantum Break yet, which I'm planning on playing soonish. Shifted bathroom complaint. Oh great, I get to do one of these. Listen. I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I've worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. I love the correspondence ones. Those are so fun. Okay. Now, let's go interact with one of my least favorite things. The mole. Okay, that's medical wing, so... I think I might just finish this up, and then I'll end stream after I'm done with this. And then if I die to the mold 3 times, I'm just gonna end stream there, because I don't like the mold. I'm just not a fan of the mold. Oh my god, that's right, I finally have... Okay, I have clearance. Do I really want to step foot in there? Okay, so 2 times left. That was a bad decision on my part. That was a little whoopsies behavior, but okay. How could I have been expected to know better than to walk into the area with purple mold? I mean, how could you have expected me to think that's not a good idea, right? Unrealistic expectations of me as a person. Oh my god. 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 Where? Excusez-moi. Non. Je déteste vous. Personne ne t'aime. Personne ne t'aime. Oh. I also don't know if I was saying that correctly in French. I don't know if I was insulting him properly in the French language. I hope that I was. That thing deserves nothing more than the most heartbreaking swearing in French.
Return from the astral plane approximately 15 pressure behind the eyes and partial blindness.
We can look into that later. Let's see here.
Mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
I wish we had more times where we would hear Jesse's dialogue. I like her as the main character. Better than I liked Alan as the main character. But that might just be because he ran slow, and that was not fun when I was running away from shadow monsters. Slow running was not appreciated. It's like, come on, man, you can run for more than 3 seconds straight, buddy. Where? I'm not sure where exactly I'm supposed to be shooting. Not there, apparently. How mold is too bad of mold is the real question here. Because it seems like some mold is acceptable and some mold is not. I still wonder what language that song's in. No, just no, I don't. Let me. I do not want to deal with that. I'm still betting on Italian. That's, oh god. Which... It sort of sounds like I'm hearing the screams of the innocent. Is that the... Gonna assume no. That's not what that always sounded like. Where did they come from? clearly nobody should hire me to clean stuff because this is not going well. I'm a failure of a custodian's assistant. No, the Italian question mark? Okay. Okay, the mold is going so badly, the hiss has been spawned. This is not a good sign. Yoinking that one. Yoink. Don't like you. Can I even punch this thing? Oh yes, I can. Didn't go very well, but yeah. Just... Can you tell me where the mold is? I do not know where the mold is, and it's very stressful. Firefighter looking ass things, hiss creatures, do you know which is mold and which is not? I have just succeeded in destroying government property, not the mold. This entire... I feel like I'm being Jedi mind tricked and being told this is not the mold you're looking for. What is happening? How... Am I stupid? Is there something specific that I'm supposed to be looking for? Like, straight up. That's what I'm wondering at this point. Like, genuinely, is there... That just leads to darkness. What? You know, in my head, I had been expecting for this to take like 2 minutes. I had been expecting to be like, oh, in and out, stream ended. But clearly, this is not the case. Is it this? Is this the mold we're looking for? It's in here? I don't... I'm gonna have to Google this, aren't I? I'm gonna have to figure out how to Google... I'm gonna have to Google the answer for a side quest. A cleaning side quest. This is not a good look, folks. And there's more punishing me for my cleaning sins. Sob, sob. Oh, come back here. No, get your ass back. Get your ass back. You know what? Fine. Sees you. Sees you. Now, get over it. Can I see? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sees you too. Is there a max of 2? You know what? Hiss creatures, could you kill the mold? I don't care if you kill me, I just need you to kill the mold. Do you know where the mold is? Okay. This is really sad, but I need to Google this. I am just vaguely ashamed of myself. This is... Oh no. What a mess. Clear the mold. Control... Okay. Oh no. I'm so glad that they, okay. There is actually a guide for this. My phone is now frozen. What is this timing, dude? Dude. This is... Sure, steal my data. I just need to clean this mold. Sob, sob. Yes, give me the mold locations, please. No, I don't want to tell you how often I update my computer. Okay. You can steal my data, but you're not getting me to give you my data. Okay, we got this. Alright. Green glowing mold balls. Okay. We're gonna kill this mold somehow. Okay. That's two. No, I don't. I already did the plants. Ceiling just above the stairwell to the mold and of the main room. Far left decontamination. Oh my god, they had glowing green on it. That was what was... I feel so dumb. Please, I won't look at the rest of the guide, please, just let me like have what is left of my destroyed ego. There is nothing left. Just let me find it myself, please. Please. I swear, I'm not gonna be able to find it. I'm just going to be depressed. You ever want to know how to take a narcissist down? Make them play this quest. Their ego and self-confidence gone in a flash. Oh god. You know, I could be like, guys, I figured it out. I didn't even need to use a guide, but that would be dishonest. Because the truth is, I'm just really bad at finding stuff. Okay, I can't find it. I need to Google it. It's funny because the last quest that's also on the same guide page is like, you have to talk to plants to boost their self-esteem. This one is take down the player's self-esteem. Probably not, actually. It's probably just me. Just above the stairwell. Jeez, I'm going to die. I'm going to die here. Oh my god. Also, my chair is breaking. The stream is going very well. I almost just... Okay. My chair is actively falling apart. Wow. Well, I can't find the mold. Oh no. Why is Polaris up there?
Mold's gotten in here too?
Oh my god, I have to start over.
Let's get cleaning, she said. Done.
Boom. Okay, okay. Okay. So, reminder, when I said earlier, when we started this tumultuous quest, I said, or I die 3 times from mold. Okay, it's not just mold anymore, it's if I die 3 times, which I've already died twice, so we're done. We are out of here, folks. The mold has left me sad, and also a viewer has left, so alone too, and it's almost 1 AM. So, yeah, we're done.